Hello.
Well, my heavens, how are you?
Hello.
For heaven's sakes, I haven't heard your voice since 1983.
Bitch, I was 5 in 1983, and you a motherfucking recording.
What about your eyes?
What about my eyes?
I heard that they were
I ain't never
real
seen
bad.
a doctor in Georgia about my motherfucking eyes.
Well, I had heard that they were real. David said that you were going to have an operation or something.
Excuse me, David
because
who?
that you had some kind of problem with your eyes.
David who? David who?
Jim.
David who?
He said you hadn't been well, and he asked me to have you pray for him. And, of course, I do all
Man,
the time.
fuck you, motherfucker.
I would love to see you.
Fuck you.
What?
You heard me.
This doesn't sound right. This doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. You sound like a motherfucking scam. So quit scamming motherfuckers. Because ain't no David told you shit about my eyes. I ain't got no fucking problem with my eyes. You ain't never talked to me in no motherfucking 1983. So eat my dick, motherfucker.
You don't even sound like my brother. My brother's supposed to be a minister of the gospel, and he talked to me
No, I'm not your
like
fucking
my other
brother.
brother would.
And I'm not a minister of the fucking gospel.
My brother's supposed to be a minister of the gospel.
And who the fuck is your brother?
Is this my brother, Jim?
Man, if I was your brother, Jim, you think I'd be fucking talking to you like this?
No.
Who the fuck are you?
This is Charles.
Charles who?
I happen to be a Colorado citizen who has a telephone service, and we're just doing exactly what security told us to do.
Doing what security told you to do. What the fuck did security tell you to do to call me? And if you're supposed to be calling your fucking brother, what the fuck does security have anything to do with it?
And blocked.
Who the fuck are you, motherfucker? Who the fuck are you?
And blocked.
Who the fuck are you?
Call the FBI service and talk to Devereaux. Agent Devereaux. Call the FBI.
Okay, y'all taping, right?
What kind of scam are y'all pulling, man?
Okay, this is Officer Ed Powell with the Cleveland Police Department.
Calling from a Georgia number?
This is the Cleveland Police Department, District Number 3, sir.
This is the Cleveland Police Department.
We're trying to see who's this individual that's calling the station here.
Actually, I got a call from this phone number stating they were looking for their brother Jim or whatever, and I continually told them I wasn't Jim. And it's pretty obvious that the number that called me was a scam. So I called it back to find out what the deal is. And I think it's a little odd that if I called a Georgia phone number, area code 478, that I'm talking to the Cleveland Police Department.
Yeah, we heard you, sir. Okay. Are y'all listening to this?
So,
sir, this conversation is being recorded.
Okay. And?
So,
I want to know what kind of scam was being pulled.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Cleveland Police.
Hey, cum guzzler.
Cleveland Police, can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah, man, you know, I just returned a phone call to 478-216-8567 that I suspected to be a scam phone number. You know, they told me, man, call the FBI and this and that. And returning a Georgia phone number, I'm on the phone with the Cleveland Police Department?
Well, I'm sorry, you said you were who, sir?
My name is Drew.
Who is there with you, sir?
Nobody's here with me. Who's there with you?
So again, we must tell you that you are being taped.
Okay. Like I said, I returned a phone call to a number that called me, dude talking about, man, I haven't talked to you since 1983. David told me you're having a problem with your eyes. And yeah, I was cussing dude out because it sounded like a recording to me. And then dude's like, oh, is this not my brother Jim? I'm like, no, man, this ain't your brother Jim. Who are you? He's like, oh man, my brother's supposed to be a member of the ministry and this and that and da da da. And I'm like, dude, I ain't no member of the fucking ministry. So what kind of scam are you pulling? Da da da. Oh well, man, I'm just doing exactly what security told me to do. And then, like I said, when I return the phone call to a Georgia area code, I get the Cleveland police.
252. What's the other?
The phone number that I returned the phone call to is area code 478. And it says it is a Georgia number, and I do know that is a Georgia number. So like I said, I think it would be odd that if I returned a phone call to a place that called me so I could find out a little more if it was a scam or not, especially when they're telling me to call the FBI. I mean, come on. Let's be realistic here. And so don't fault me for thinking that ain't no way in hell I'm on the phone with the Cleveland Police Department.
Sir, what is the last four digits of your number?
Excuse me?
772-9628.
That's not even close to my phone number.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm sorry I called.
Excuse me?
Well, I'm sorry I called.
You're sorry you called, but you're saying this is the Cleveland Police?
Okay, what's your last name?
What's your last name? Put me on the phone with your supervisor.
Okay, this is
I don't think this is the Cleveland. I don't think this is the Cleveland Police. Put me on the phone with your supervisor then.
Talking with.
Okay, like I said, how am I talking to the Cleveland Police Department if I return a call to a number that called me that's a Georgia phone number? That's obviously a scam.
I don't know.
How about you put me on the phone with your supervisor?
Okay.
If you're really the Cleveland Police Department, you'll put me on the phone with your supervisor, and you'll do something to prove to me that this is the Cleveland Police Department. Because you can't fault me for thinking that this is one of the worst scams I've ever heard in my life. And if this is the case, I will call the FBI and have them look into it. Because I don't think I'm talking to the Cleveland Police. Like I said, how am I going to get the Cleveland Police calling a Georgia phone number? So put your supervisor on the phone.
Sir, I'm sorry. You having a feedback?
Put your supervisor on the phone. Put your supervisor on the phone.
We had 2 calls from this number.
No. That's a lie. What's my phone number then?
We've been taping lewd and lascivious phone calls from this phone number.
To who?
No, you said 252. No, you said
no. 252. I didn't say 252. No, I didn't say 252. No, I didn't. If this is being recorded, you haven't been paying attention.
816.
I said, yeah. Where are you getting these numbers from? Put me on the phone with the supervisor. No, that is not the number I gave you. That's not my phone number. So put your supervisor on the phone, because this ain't the Cleveland Police Department.
Well, sir, this is the number that I just called.
What's the number you just called? What's my phone number? Because I called y'all.
216-672-4928.
That's not my phone number.
This is the number I just called.
All I'm going to tell you is I've got an 859 area code. I live in Kentucky. Like I said, I got a call from a Georgia phone number that was obviously a scam. I call it back. You're telling me you just called the number, which isn't my number. So you're obviously not the Cleveland Police. So I'm going to tell you one last time, put your supervisor on the phone.
Okay, well, we're advising you now that we've been taping from this phone number.
So what's my phone number then?
Okay, I don't know. We just received several phone calls from this number. Okay,
you're a fucking lie, man. You are a fucking lie. You are a fucking lie because you haven't even given me my phone number. So put me on the phone with your supervisor, Cleveland police officer.
252.
Put me on the phone with your super. No, my phone number is not 252 nothing. Ain't no fucking 252 in my fucking phone number. How many times do I have to fucking tell you that? So, put your fucking supervisor on the phone, Mr. Cleveland police officer.
What's your phone number, sir?
You told me you just called my number, so I'm not giving you my phone number because you're a fucking scam.
Well,
and I'm gonna call the fucking Cleveland Police Department and let them fucking know. How about that?
Who again, sir?
Who are you?
Okay, this is Captain
Who are you?
With the Cleveland Police
Department.
Who are you?
You're who?
Okay, this is Captain Curry with the Cleveland Police Department.
Okay, you break up every time you say your name. So what's your name?
Mr. Curry.
Mr. Curry. What's your badge number, Mr. Curry?
9252 816. No, you said 816.
No, I just asked you what your fucking badge number is.
I'm sorry, you said 70 what, sir?
I didn't say 70 goddamn nothing. You're a fucking scam, and I'm going to call the Cleveland fucking Police Department.
The folks listening to this conversation as we're listening to you right now.
You're harassing me. You haven't given me my phone number. You're telling me you guys have been tracking illicit and rude phone calls from my fucking phone, which is bullshit.
No, it's not.
You're obviously not with the Cleveland Police Department, because if you were, you'd put your fucking supervisor on the phone like I fucking asked you to do.
Sir.
I know how the fucking police department works. I'm a convicted motherfucking felon. You fucking run-ins with the cops. So I'm going to call the Cleveland Police Department and tell them that somebody at this phone number be the Cleveland Police. Because I even asked you for your badge number, Mr. Curry, and you started giving me a phone number. So you're obviously not the fucking cops. Why don't you try that shit with some other dumbass? So who the fuck are you really?
Beg your pardon, sir?
You heard me.
Why?
Why what?
Well, what we're having right now is we have the folks listening to this conversation as we're listening. So
why would the Cleveland Police Department be tracking my fucking phone? Right, and you can't even give me my goddamn phone number. What's my fucking phone number if you've been tracking calls from my number? What's my fucking number, Officer Curry, with the Cleveland Police Department?
216. 772-9628.
Nope, you're wrong already. My number is not 216 nothing. And I'm not going to give you my fucking phone number because I'm not that fucking dumb.
816.
Police Department. Nope. 816 ain't my number either.
9628.
Nope, that's not my phone number either.
And what's the last 4 digits?
I'm not going to fucking tell you the last 4 digits of my number. You're telling me you guys have been tracking calls from my number and you can't even give me my fucking phone number. So eat my dick.
So
how about that, Officer motherfucking Curry?
You're having a feedback.
I'm going to call the Cleveland Police Department right now and inform them that somebody from this Georgia phone is impersonating police, because you know that's a fucking felony, right?
Okay, who is this I'm talking to right now?
Motherfucker, you tell me who I am. You saying you've been tracking fucking phone calls from my number. You haven't given me the right number. You're asking me for my fucking name. You really think I'm that fucking stupid?
Mr. Stevens.
Fucking dumbass. And the Cleveland Police Department are getting ready to investigate this number. Because even though I don't live in Ohio, I'm calling the Cleveland Police Department right now.